Back again with another banger video. I'm saying. So today I'm checking out Deji's face to face with Alex Wasabi. The fight is this Saturday, I guess. Yeah, this Saturday. March 6th. Y'all wanna see it. It's gonna be a long ass video. I'm not really sure if I can cover everything. I'm gonna be able to cover everything I can. So let's see. Let's get it. I'm voting for Deji. African brother all the way, bruh. Deji, let's get him.
For my city like OAGs. Set the pace as long as you finish. Consumers find a way inside your business. Babble if they try to dabble in it and they hate the fact that they may have to witness. You try to aim for the top like this and you're in your element with a fire. Hey there, Andy Shepherd here with Show Stars Face to Face. And I'm about to be joined by the two competitors from our huge main event. Will it be a story of redemption for our hometown hero on March the 5th? Or will his opponent pick up the win for Team USA? It's Deji versus Alex Wasabi. Alex, Deji, thank you for joining me. And Fight Week has quite literally just got underway. You both recently arrived at the fight hotel. I believe this is the first time you're getting to see each other. Face to face. Alex, I'll start with you. What are you seeing in the eyes and the demeanor of Deji?
Um, he looks pretty confident. I'm excited about it because he looked like that in the other fights, but he didn't really back it up. But this time, I think that I might get to fight the actual Deji. I think that Jake and
Okay, he
Vinny
ain't
got to
taking
fight
shit.
KSI's little brother, but I actually get to fight Deji, so I respect it.
And Deji, a nod of appreciation there, which is nice. What do you see in Alex?
Honestly, a lack of confidence
Hmm.
and underestimating me.
No, I don't underestimate you at all. I think I prepared for you to be the best that you are going to be, and that's what I believe you will be.
I don't think you have.
What? Prepared?
Yeah.
I've been training every single day.
Let's
I've been
go.
training before you even asked me to box you. I was training.
Okay, well, we'll see March 5th.
So I have a question. So why did you ask me to fight?
I don't know. I guess you wanted to fight JJ, didn't you? But you...
Yeah, then I got to know boxing and the weight classes, but we're more of a match, yeah.
But then, I don't know, you backed out, but
Mhm.
but now you can't back out now. So,
Yeah.
I just want to fight you, really.
So what would you rate Jake boxing-wise from 1 to 10?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a solid 8.
Okay.
8, 9, yeah.
What about Vinny?
Vinny wasn't that good,
Mhm.
but his cardio was really good.
Okay. What would you give him from 1 to 10?
Probably a 3.
So what would you give me?
I don't know. I haven't fought you yet.
You think I'm better than Vinny?
Potentially.
Oh, I was just wondering because I just wanted to see if you're going from like just worst boxer in your mind. So I wanted to see where you thought I was at.
I believe you might be better than Vinny.
Oh yeah.
But
Let's go, Deji.
You think? I think you would have. I think you beat Vinny pretty much, but the cardio, yeah.
Yeah, my cardio was terrible, I'll be honest.
How's it now? It's good.
Yeah.
How much did you weigh when you fought Vinny?
93 kg.
Well, did anybody know that in pounds?
It's like 210.
210 pounds.
Yeah.
What are you now?
I'm I don't know in pounds, but I'm 77 kg now.
I think that's like 170. So you lost like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Down,
That's
Deji.
crazy. That's good.
Thank you, man. How much do you weigh?
About the same. Yeah, 170.
Did you have to go up in weight or did it...
I only had to go up like 5 pounds, or like I think I was like 165, 163.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So bad.
let's go.
Alex, you've said in the build-up to this fight that you want Deji to show up.
Yeah.
You've come here for a fight.
Yeah.
This is the year that you focus on boxing, and
Yeah.
this is the start of that.
This is it. Yeah.
When you look at Deji now, do you think the Deji that you wanted is going to show up on Saturday night?
I think 100%. I think it's gonna be a battle. I think it's gonna be. We're gonna go head to head, and I think it's gonna go back and forth. Inevitably, I'm gonna win, but I think it's not gonna be easy. I think it's gonna be
Nice.
an exciting fight. I think the fans are gonna love it.
Deji,
Yes.
what version of you do you think, or do you know, is going to turn up on Saturday?
The version of me that's gonna turn up is the version that's gonna destroy Alex.
Nice, Deji talk
I'm
shit.
gonna go right through you, bro.
That's what you said. That's what you said to Jake. That's what you said to Vinny. Yeah.
Yeah, but I underestimated those events. I've had 2 events now.
Yeah. How'd those go?
You've had no events.
I've had 0 events. Yeah.
Like, apparently you're practicing ring walks. Is that true? You're practicing how to do ring walks?
What do you mean?
You're practicing ring walks. What do you mean? What do I mean?
Practicing ring walks?
Yes.
Like walking to the ring?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Deji, you referring to, I think you maybe made a comment saying that one of the unknowns about this event is making that walk in front of thousands.
Oh, you mean cornering? Oh yeah, I've been cornering some pro fighters to get used to the being in the environment and being in the corner and hearing the coach like yelling and seeing the pressure that they're going against. So yeah, I've been practicing
man.
that. Yeah. Have you done that?
No, I don't need
You
to.
haven't cornered any
two
fights?
events.
True.
I've been in the middle of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't.
I have not. You're right.
How do you think you'll feel? Because you can walk to the ring with a fighter to be in the corner.
Yeah.
But it's so different when that is your walk. And particularly it's not your hometown.
Yeah. True.
You've come all the way here.
Yeah.
You're making that walk in front of a packed arena. And you're stepping into a fight. Is there anything that can prepare you for what it's going to feel?
I've been talking to a lot of people, sports psychologists, cornering people, trying to get prepared for that because that's the only thing that, like, you can't really get prepared for. And so,
Man, Deji's
I
stone
mean,
face.
if I were you, that's what I would be hoping happens because that's the only way, it's not going to happen, but that's the only way you would have an advantage over me because I got the height. We weigh the same. I got the reach. I mean,
So you have no excuses then?
I have no excuses, yeah.
Okay, perfect, cool.
Perfect, yeah.
Hmm.
Let's go.
Deji, is there some added pressure on you? We talk about being in your hometown. We talk about your past performances, and you've spoken openly that you didn't prepare, particularly for your last fight. You didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Do you feel pressure to perform in front of your hometown on Saturday night?
At the beginning, yes, I did. I did feel pressured, but then as camp carried on going, my confidence was just building up.
Nice,
And
Deji, nice.
Yeah. Now it's just time to show what I can do. March 5th.
Same.
You'll find out.
Okay, here's another question. All right. So you switched camps, right?
Yeah.
Was it a coincidence that you did that less than a week after my strength and conditioning video went up? Because that's a pretty big coincidence.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like, my video went up, and then you saw how hard I was working.
I don't watch your videos, so I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, here's another question for you.
This
You would
guy
say
is strange,
with
right?
your coach now, you're going 100%?
Yeah.
So, were you not going as hard with your previous coach?
No, I was. I just wasn't being tested.
Meaning what?
The sparring, it was too easy for me.
They were letting you get away with
And it
things?
wasn't meant to be easy.
So, you're sparring light before, and so in the last 5 weeks, you've been sparring really hard. So you've been training at my level for the last 5 weeks that I've been training at for like 4 months.
If that's what you think, yeah.
I'm just looking at the facts. That's just what it seems like. If I switch camps because it was too easy, that means I wasn't going hard enough until my new camp, which was 5 weeks ago. So for the last 5 weeks, you've been going hard. But is that enough time?
I've been going hard since my last fight with Vinny.
Nice. That's
I
good,
lost the
Deji.
weight. I was beating myself up because that was a fight I should have won.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've just been training.
Deji, there has been some talk about your preparations. We know that cardio has been one of your weak points, particularly in your last fight.
Yeah.
And Alex does make a point others have brought up, that changing camp 6 weeks out from a fight after Alex posted some training footage, people have said perhaps you saw that, perhaps there's some concern. Yeah. You're saying that none of that played into your decision to change camp 6 weeks out?
No.
Nice, Deji.
What played into it was me realizing that I really wasn't being tested. when I was sparring, I was getting the better of my sparring partner already within just a week.
You only had one? You only had one sparring partner?
Yeah, at the time, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Does that worry you that, again, 6 weeks out from a fight, that's where your training camp was? Would you have preferred, in retrospect now, on fight week, that you'd been in the position you are now, 10 weeks out?
Yes, of course. Where I am right now with Daily has been amazing. Like, I've been pushed past limits, and I still carry on going.
I think if you started with your new coach, then you would beat me, but I don't know. I think,
Like I said, you have no excuses.
no, yeah, I have no excuses, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Alex, well, I see a lot of confidence in you.
Yeah.
Where's that come from? Deji's had 2 fights. Regardless of the outcome, he's made that walk twice. You haven't.
Exactly.
We know you've done training, and we know you've been training for quite some time and been focused on this. And again, you say this is the year you want to focus on this discipline, on this sport. But this is your first fight.
Yeah.
Where's that confidence coming from?
The confidence is just from just doing the work. Like, my coach says, do this, one more round, do more. I'm like, okay, do more. Like, I'm worried that, like, my shoulder's going to break or, like, I'm going to pull something. But he says, keep going, so I keep going because I think the strength of a boxer is through his coach. Like, he knows everything. Like, I can't act like I know anything, so I completely trust my team. I put all my faith in my team. They've made sure I've done everything I need to do, and that's the confidence comes from that. Like, I never say no. I never stop. So
the one thing my coach taught me is self-belief.
Yeah.
And that's something that I lacked in my last fights.
Let's go.
Like, yeah, I had the bravado. I was saying, oh, I'm going to win, do this and all that, but I didn't really believe it. But this fight, I believe it.
Did you want to win in your last fights?
I did want to win, but there was still doubt in like the back of my head, being like, only because I wasn't putting the work in.
Why? What was it inside you think that didn't drive you enough to do the work required?
Laziness. My attitude. I lack discipline. That's what it was. I underestimated my opponents. That's what I did.
Okay. So you didn't underestimate me?
No.
Nice. That's what I want to hear.
This man's smiling.
Let's go.
Alex, you talked a lot about JJ, Alex's brother, the success he's had, and that
Yeah.
Deji is riding the coattails of KSI. Tell me more about that. Why do you think that?
I just think, I mean, it's like you said, like, I think the laziness, it wasn't really your fault. It's just things came to you easily. So, you never had to push yourself. I'm not saying you're lazy. It's just you never had that pressure in your life. So that's why. But now I think it took 2 losses. Like you said, you had to lose your last fight to get to where you are now. Are you going to fight again, even if you lose?
No.
Really?
I'm not fighting.
This is it?
If I lose, I'm not fighting.
No way. Why? You did all the work.
That's more pressure on your
Yeah,
shoulders.
that's a lot of pressure.
Again, we're talking about the hometown. We talk about the 2 losses. We talk about how
Deji,
you felt
why,
following
man?
your last fight. And now to say that if you don't win this fight, you think you're done.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel walking into this fight?
It's like guided pressure in the sense that it's pushing me to want to do the work. So, and ultimately, like, if I was to lose, then clearly the sport isn't for me because I'll be 0-3.
What do you make of Alex's points that your brother made things easier for you? That didn't fill you with perhaps the determination that others have had in this area?
So with my YouTube career, obviously, I guess I did get a head start. It's not something that I wanted, but I did get the head start because when I was doing videos with my brother, obviously that elevated me as well. But then there was a period where we stopped making videos and I was just growing on my own. But that's the period that a lot of people, I guess, forget.
Yeah.
That was a period that I pushed myself. And when I push myself, I achieve things. So that's how I know I'm going to achieve this win.
Yeah. You're partially doing it for your brother?
Let's talk about that for a moment.
Yeah.
You're saying
I'm doing it for myself.
You said you want to donate a percentage of your purse, or a lot
No,
of your...
all of it's going to my little brother's college. Yeah. He was kind of like a timid kid growing up, and I tried to get him out of his shell, and I had a big part of raising him growing up. So, like, everything I do is pretty much for him. So, all of my purse is going to his college fund.
Nice.
I want my brother to watch this and watch the fight and be like, wow, like I really can do anything and go to college like fully confident.
Deji, you've spoken in some of the content that's been released recently about your brother,
Yeah.
about what would mean to you to win on Saturday, for him to come in and to give you a hug, and to earn his respect for you as a boxer.
I've earned his respect already. I would just love to win, because then we can like celebrate something together. You know what I mean? So
How much confidence did it fill you with when I think you sparred him recently,
yeah.
and he very publicly said, "Wow, Deji's made some leaps forward." That kind of comment from your brother, did that add extra confidence to you?
Of course, like anything he says really just fills me with confidence. And there's no way Alex is better than my brother
Okay.
or any of the sparring partners that I've been sparring, the professional sparring partners.
Same,
or
yeah,
anything.
same.
So Alex, this is your first fight on Saturday night. I know you've sparred, you've done the preparation, but could anything prepare you, do you think, for the first time you get connected with from Deji?
You mean the first like
The first
punch?
If the first time you land properly, can
I mean,
anything prepare you for that?
I've been hit so hard in sparring. Like the pros, like it's rough. It's hard to tell like how much better I've gotten because my coaches don't let me slack. Like
Hard to tell even for yourself.
it's hard to tell. I can't tell because as soon as I start getting upper hand on my sparring partner, they
Nice.
switch in another one, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta freaking learn how to work with this guy. Or the guy turns it up more, and then like I've lost a lot of spars just because they never give me somebody that I can beat. It's just always somebody I have to build up and I have to get better and I have to get better, and then as soon as I do get better, they switch somebody out. So
Wait, what pros have you been fighting?
what do you mean?
Like their names?
Oh, there's not like name like big. I mean, there's pros with like 20-0 or like
Yeah, but
15-0.
what are their names? What are their names?
There's my boy Vlad is here. There's Eli. There's Damien. There's Adrian. There's Berkwan. There's there's
what
a
are
lot.
their records?
They're all around they're all like 15-0. There's Vlad. I think he's had
Hey,
13 fights.
15
He's
is high.
12-1. I've sparred a lot of like amateur like Olympians that don't have like pro records yet.
Deji, are you seeing some sort of perhaps naivety in Alex as someone who hasn't made the walk before?
Yes.
Do you
100%.
think he's overestimating the work he's done?
Yes. This is his first fight, and he's talking like he's a big shot, really. But
I just know what the work I put in. Like I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm just saying I'm ready for you.
okay,
Yeah.
Deji,
I don't believe he is. If I'm being serious.
you've already said you want to take this fight into the deeper rounds.
Yeah.
What do you want to show the world about yourself?
I want to show the
Saturday night?
world that I can box. I want to show the world that, obviously, my last fight, I was just aggressive. I was just going for haymakers, just trying to close out the fight quick. For this fight, I want to show the world that I can actually box. That I can break someone down little by little and then just take him out. Yeah.
Knowing that this is what Deji wants,
Yeah.
does this excite you or does this intimidate you?
No, it definitely excites me because honestly, I was expecting like you're coming in like a brawler again, and I was like, man, I want to box. Like this is not a street fight. I want to box. So hearing him say this, I've said this in previous
Nice.
interviews. I'm like, yo, I don't want it to be easy. Like I don't want a first round knockout, which is sounding like that's like he doesn't want that either. And I'm like, fuck yeah, we can go to the end. We can like make it till the very end. Like both of us get hurt. Like he goes
Do you have
down,
knockout
then I
power?
go down. Do I have knockout power?
Yeah.
What is that? What do you mean exactly?
Have you
Like
knocked someone out?
no,
Sparring.
not inspiring. No, I've knocked them down. I've hurt them. I made them give up. But no, I have not knocked anybody out. Have you knocked people out in your sparring?
Yeah, I've knocked people out.
Oh, okay.
Do you have knockout power there?
Yeah. I mean, it depends. It's more the like the punches that you land. It's not really power. It's more like catching when you're not ready, hitting with punches that you didn't see coming. Like, I don't go for the knockout. I go for the combo. I punch in bunches, and if the knockout happens, it happens. But
So you go for combo. Like, is that what you're learning, combinations?
yeah. What do you? What are you not?
I'm learning to box.
So, Alex, you said that you want Deji the best Deji to show because you want to display what you can do. On the other hand, you also want to show what you can do. This fight is more than just about beating Alex, about showing what Deji can do, that Deji can box.
Yeah.
Sitting here now, having had these conversations, do you think Alex is going to have enough in himself to give you the opponent you need to show your skills?
I believe he'll have something,
Yeah.
Nice. Deji, not to.
but not enough.
You think we could get an early finish here?
Anything's possible with boxing. Like, one punch can change the whole fight. So, but I really believe that he doesn't have anything on the table. I'm just reading his demeanor, everything. I'm letting him talk majority of the time just to see, like, where he is, like, what he's thinking and everything, but yeah, nothing.
Deji, don't talk shit now, please.
I
Please,
mean, I
man.
just want to fight. I'm here to fight. All this stuff that we have to do is cool. Like, whatever. I just want to fight. That's the whole reason I accepted your challenge.
You want to fight now?
Right now?
Let's not do it right now, because you know.
No, do it. You want to fight now?
We can if you want.
Can we fight now?
You let me leave first, you guys can do what you want. But let's leave for Saturday. There's a pay-per-view to sell here, guys. Let's let everyone come. There's an arena full of people who want to watch this stuff. So for now, let's keep you guys down. Look, we've been sitting there talking now for quite some time. Alex, let me start with you. Has your opinion changed of Deji in any way? Is the Deji sitting here in front of you the one that you've been expecting?
This is definitely the Deji I wanted. I think he said everything he said today, he said before. But I feel like today, he's going to back it up. I feel like it's not going to be an easy opponent. I'm going to win, but it's going to be exactly what I wanted. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be epic. Like, it's going to be talked about all over the world.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Oh,
Deji,
yeah.
I'm going to ask the same question of you. We've now talked for quite some time. Is the Alex Wasabi sitting there the same one you thought was going to turn up? Or is this a surprise?
I haven't really thought about Alex Wasabi. I've just, like he said, I just want to fight.
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen is I'm going to just go through you. I'm going to just break you. I'm going to eat you alive, bro.
This is
Honestly,
good, Deji.
I'm going to just...
How will people think about Deji after Saturday night?
A lot of people are underestimating me, obviously, because of my last performances. So, a lot of them are going to be like, okay, Deji puts in the work, Deji can achieve. And that's exactly what's going to happen on Saturday.
So you're saying after this, they're going to respect you as a boxer?
Yeah.
But right now they don't?
Well, because I haven't really... Maybe some people, they've been like, okay, yeah, Deji's doing the work, but ultimately, it's fight night that's going to decide what's, what people are really thinking about and feeling.
How much of this fight, of course, your opponent's sitting right here in front of you, but how much is it not only beating him, but again, proving to yourself, proving to everyone watching that you do have the dedication, you do have the work ethic?
How do you mean? Like,
again, you talked about the disappointment of your last performance.
Yeah.
That you didn't put in the work.
Yeah.
How much of this fight is not only beating Alex, getting your hand raised, but also proving to yourself and to everyone else?
Oh, like, yeah. I mean, ultimately, yeah, this is something I'm fighting for myself. Because I want to... Obviously, I'm fighting for other people as well to prove them wrong, because obviously that's the best feeling ever. But I am fighting for myself to show myself that, yes, Deji, look what you can do when you put your heart and mind to things. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. Like I said, March 5th, I'm going to win. My hand's going to be raised from the UK. Done, dusted. Then after party, and I just, get turned. Let's get fun.
And Alex, I'll give you the same question.
Yeah.
What will people be saying about you as you make your boxing debut in the main event on Saturday night?
Well, I mean, like, now that I think about it, we pretty much have the same opinion about us. We're both underdogs. So after this fight, I'm just trying to show the world that I can box. Like, I put the work in. That's why I'm so confident. I put the work in. Like,
Wait, you're not doing this for relevancy, are you?
no, I retired when you asked me to box, and I already retired. I was planning on taking like a year off, and then you asked me, and I was like, this dude's about to pull me out of retirement right before I even go into it.
So you retired from? What do you mean you retired from?
Like I was gonna take like a year or 2 years off, see what happens, like explore other. I'm 31. I was gonna explore other aspects of my life. I've been doing this shit for like 16 years. So I was about to, and then you asked me. It was like YouTube was like, no, not yet, sir.
So why did you retire from YouTube?
I was just.
Is it because you're kind of diminishing?
It was like I was like burning out. It was like 16 years doing the same thing. It was rough.
So
I've done thousands of videos.
You were burning out, not your channel.
I think my channel was not doing as well because of I was burning out. So doing it for so long, it's rough. Like if you do anything for 16 years, that shit is real.
Mm.
Yeah. But
I mean, I'm still here.
this is the only thing. Oh, how long you been doing?
Like 12 years plus now.
Oh, damn.
Wait, 20.
Do you think
11 years plus?
Do you think that Alex has come into this fight to try and regain
Yeah, I believe he's doing this for relevancy, 100%. That's what I believe. I believe
Okay.
his heart really isn't in boxing. He's saying all of this stuff that his heart's in boxing. He wants to do this.
Hey, yo. Thank you for watching Team Deji all the way. Like, share, and subscribe. Deji must win, man. He must.